Hello guys, I'm Gaming and today I'm reacting to Girl Can't Stop Falling Asleep in School by DharMannStudios. As always, the links to the channel and the video are in the description. And as always, let's begin. Shall we?
Stop, please. I can't. Stop it. No, don't.
Lose the shades. They're not allowed in my class. Not a good look for your first week at Bookside, young lady.
You're gonna dominate the next track meet. But I'll try with the false starts.
Yeah, I know. My old injury's acting up again. I bet that's the girl that passed out in Young's history class today.
Guys, is she over-medicated or what?
Probably just starved for attention, right? Let's give her some.
Okay.
No.
If you ever need to take a cat nap, I can write your teacher a note. In fact, I can write all your teacher's notes.
Thanks, but I don't really want to miss any more class time. Or seem like more of a weirdo.
Honey, you're not a weirdo. And no one should pick on you for having a very real medical condition.
It's whatever.
I know you've heard this before, but it does get better. And it will get better for you, too.
Okay, she has a medical condition. Can you tell me what it is already, or are you gonna keep it hidden?
By the way, how did this happen?
Hey! What's so funny? Get back on the track. We've got a meet coming up.
But the team needs me. I represented the team at the state finals last year.
Your athleticism doesn't excuse your behavior.
It's actually kind of funny how he's like, I represented the team at the finals. I don't know if I'm supposed to represent the team or I represent the team, but anyway, like, my guy, if you represent the team, then why would you bully a girl? Because, like, if that's the case, then shouldn't you, how do I say this? Oh yeah, shouldn't you be making sure that you're on your best behavior? Because if you're supposed to be representing a team or the state or whatever, you have a lot of responsibility on your hands, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Okay, why do I keep... Anyway, the point is that basically he has responsibility on his hands, so like, why not act on that responsibility? If you're supposed to represent the team or the school or whatever, why not just make sure that you're on your best behavior after all? If you do bad behavior, you're gonna end up with what you ended up with here. Or if it's on the finals or something, then it's not gonna look bad for whatever team you represent. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Well? Remy.
I'm okay, Mom. And I just want to be a normal high school kid. No offense, I'm so over homeschooling.
Man, DharMann be showing up a lot more lately, isn't he? But I mean, if we account for actual stories and not just skits where he shows off the whole DharMann life shtick that he's been doing the last, like, what, 2 to 3 videos? Like, this is the first time in a while where he's actually shown his face in a video where it isn't a separate skit. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Oh my gosh! I'll call 911.
No, it's okay. This happens a lot.
Oh, okay.
o'clock already. How long was I out for?
Don't worry about it, honey. Let's just go home. Okay?
May I ask, why would they have that sleeping mattress thing on hand? Like, why would a diner have such a thing on hand? Like, genuinely think about it. Where the hell did they bring that from? Because the only one reason that makes sense is if they already had it, which, who would have this type of thing at a diner? Like, genuinely who? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Seriously, this girl is always asleep. Creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Yo, chat. I just got my hands on the brand new Reaver skin. And this thing is clean! Time to pop off and wreck some noobs. Did you see that shot? Let's go!
Hey, buddy. Did you get your homework done?
I started, but I couldn't really.
Focus. Better get back to it before Dad gets...
Guess who got a surprise call from Principal Barrington today? Detention again?
It was just a misunderstanding, that's all.
It better be. If you mess up and get thrown off the track team, we're gonna have a problem. I already have a dope for a son. I won't have you tarnishing our family legacy.
A little side note, but that actor that plays their dad really does the whole really harsh and strict parent role really well. Like, the guy has already done it a couple of times and he's aced it every time. Like, I still remember him from that video where he kept pushing his son so hard that they died from exhaustion and other reasons. Like, I'm not joking. There was actually a video that did that. But oh boy, that video was so long ago, huh? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Hey, sweetie. I saw your light on. What are you up to?
Just wondering what it would be like to have friends again.
How bright was that lamp? To the point that her mom immediately knew, oh wait, she has the light on, and immediately went there. Like, you're telling me after she turned on the lamp, her mom immediately came in like a second later? Do you really expect me to believe that? Like, her mom alone noticing it, if that's even possible in the first place, would take a couple of seconds, but she's like, oh yeah, I saw the light on, unless she happened to be going into either to her daughter's room or in the exact same direction and saw the lamp. There's no way in hell she only took 1 second. I'm telling you, there's no way in hell she could have done that. Anyway.
Hey, you ruined the recital! Weirdo.
I wish I wasn't such a weirdo.
You're not a weirdo. And besides, what do I always say? True friends love you for who you are. Now do me a favor and try to get some sleep, okay?
Okay, now they're making me genuinely ask, is the medical condition that she has, like, is it real or is it not? Because unless they mention the name, I will not be believing that that thing's real. Especially because, like, a disorder, I think it's likely a mental disorder, not something physical. Maybe it's physical, but, like, something that makes her sleepy all the time, like, nothing honestly comes to mind. Like, if they don't say the name, I'll honestly think that they made it up, because, like, that honestly kind of sounds unbelievable, and they never really mentioned the name yet. I really want them to just mention the name. Anyway.
Thanks for...
Okay. That thing was coming in. You know what? Let's just bring up that chat again. That thing was coming in Freddy Krueger style. How dumb would I look if I forgot the character's name? Anyway.
Thanks for snitching me out, Snoozy Lucy. Enjoy your night-night present.
"11 minutes. That's how long you've been out.
Well, then maybe I was just dreaming about... Never mind.
Did your friend give you that?
I don't have friends.
Honestly, aside from the little bit of humiliation that he gave her, this is actually a good present. Like, I expected something that was total mockery, but if anything, all of those straight up just help her sleep. Like, I don't know what the guy was thinking, because if it wasn't for the humiliation, if anything, this would have been a great gift. Like, it's actually a great gift. The only thing that makes it bad is the humiliation that comes along with it. Anyway.
Never mind.
Did your friend give you that?
I don't have friends. I haven't had any since this all started 7 years ago.
Well, maybe this is a place you could start making some.
Mentorship programs?
I know you're a good student, and I thought I'd give it a try. Also, I'm not above bribing you with some of these good old chocolates. These are usually for emergencies here at the hospital. Ah, it's a package deal.
DharMann, why are you genuinely holding out for so long? Just tell me the name of the thing! Just tell me the name of her medical condition. Why not just tell me? DharMann, you're genuinely making me mad right now. Just tell me the name! Like, why not tell me the name right away? Like, why should you take this long? Like, if DharMann is taking this long, then I'm willing to bet that the thing is fake. Or, like, not fake, like, she's faking it, but the fake of this type of medical condition doesn't exist in real life. Because unless they mention the name, I am not believing that this is real. That the whole condition thing is real. Again, just to avoid confusion, because I might be confusing you guys a little bit right now. I'm not saying that the girl is faking her condition. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that unless they say the name of it, I will not be believing that actual condition like this actually happens in real life. Because, like, imagine if somebody had, let's say, autism, but they never mentioned autism as an actual thing. They never mentioned its name. Would you really believe that it was real or not? It's not just someone, having a special condition that they made up just for the video. Because, like, it sounds a little hilarious, or, like, not hilarious, but, like, a little, what's the word for it? Like, you would still believe it since autism has had a lot of coverage, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people have autism, at least people you might have heard of, whether real or fake, and we've seen enough representation of it. But for example, albinism, a disorder that I saw in a video that came relatively recently. Guess what? I didn't know that actually existed, but I knew that it existed because there was an actual term and I looked it up. But with this one, they straight up just don't give us a name. Unless they give us a name, how can I confirm if this is a real condition or not? Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Principal Barrington, before you say anything...
Save it. I already know it was you. There's plenty of proof.
Did someone say something?
All you need to know is one more disciplinary infraction, and you're suspended and off the track team.
Howdy. Are you here for the yoga class?
Oh no, I just came from one actually. I'm Remy. I have a mentoring appointment.
Wait. What was in the paper? Because I think I need a moment to understand it. Okay, so what is that exactly? Oh, is she the one mentoring? You know what? Let's just continue. I'm just gonna continue because like I honestly don't understand what this is yet, so I might as well just look and see.
Hi, Aiden. I'm Remy.
Hey. Sorry about that.
Didn't get enough sleep last night?
What sleep? I think I have insomnia.
Oh, luckily for you, after homework, my number 2 specialty is sleep issues. And deep breath.
So she chose the peer-to-peer option, huh? Okay.
Now it starts with relaxing each individual muscle, just like we've been doing. And tilt your head back. Stretch out your neck, and for the last time, drop your chin. Little lower. And just relax. That's a great exercise before bed.
Hey, how do you know so much about insomnia?
I have a neurological condition that makes it super hard for me to sleep when and how I'm supposed to.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it can be. Sleep deprivation can play tricks on your mind. You forget things, you misplace stuff, not to mention the nightmares.
Not sleeping in my class!
Let's go into Shavasana.
Are you not gonna say the name? Like, if such a condition actually existed, wouldn't they have said its name by now? Because like, I'll take this as a general rule. If they don't say the name of the condition, I will not believe that it's real. Because if it's real, then it obviously has a name. You know? Anyway.
You should also think about cutting down screen time. And no caffeine, like energy drinks and coffee. Aiden?
It's been over a year and it still hurts. Why not just take a break?
I can't. My dad will literally disown me if I don't make college track.
Do you even enjoy running track still, or can you just, I don't know.
Hey! Nice work, little man. Look at that. So what do you think of Operation Get Back at Snorlax? Been cooking this up all week.
And you're sure that she's the one who told on you to Barrington?
I already know it was you.
I was gonna guess it earlier, but since the principal didn't really tell him, he automatically assumed it was Snorlax, of course. But like, you're telling me her name is actually Snorlax? Okay.
There's plenty of proof.
Positive.
Remember what Barrington said, any more incidents and you're off the track team.
There won't be any more incidents once I send her running back to homeschool.
My guy, let's not act as if you have 2 chances. You only have 1. So if you get caught, you're done for. You're done for. Like, may I ask, why is he so insistent? Like, my guy, you're quite literally gonna lose either way because she's gonna tell on you whether it succeeds or not. Or like, even then the principal will quite literally see you. Like, my guy, you're losing out either way. Like, what's your motivation? Why would you do this? What are you gonna gain? Because, like, mind you, for bullies, again, I mentioned this before in other videos and I mention it again. Most of the time, when it comes to bullies in DharMann videos, they always have some sort of motivation, some sort of end goal. Like, think of videos you've either watched me react to or, like, watched in general, and if you think about it, you'll find out that each bully had some type of motivation, but this guy makes no sense. What are you gonna earn by making her go back to homeschool? What? What are you genuinely gonna earn Like, you're not gonna get anything. You're generally not gonna get a thing. Like, again, when you see other videos, you'll find that there's always a reason. Like, for example, if both the protagonist and bully are girls, then the story is likely something along the lines of, oh, the protagonist is with the man that the bully loves or is in love with, so the bully keeps trying to humiliate the main protagonist so that she gets, so that the bully gets with the main guy, or I guess the crush. Like, you see what I mean? Like, you've likely seen this whole idea a million times from Dhar Mann already. Like, this whole small shtick plot thing, you might have seen a million times already. Like, this is already kind of a trope. Like, the fact that he straight up doesn't have a motivation isn't a good subversion, like, at all. It straight up is not a good subversion. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Hey, Keith. What you watching?
Oh, we played a joke on Snoozy Lucy.
Who?
No one, just this extreme weirdo who can't stay awake for 5 minutes. See?
They're gonna do the same exact trope, aren't they? They're gonna do the exact same trope. If you're asking what trope I'm talking about, if you've been watching DharMann videos at least like somewhat recently, like for the past month or so, you've likely seen this trope before. When the bully bullies the main character, and their relative, whether it's a little sibling, like usually it's their younger sibling, happens to know said person, and said protagonist helps the younger sibling in achieving what they want, or at least helps them a little bit, regain confidence, solve certain issues, stuff like that. Again, like, especially if you've watched my videos, like, I've already seen this trope like 2 or 3 times already. Like, DharMann, please let it rest. I know exactly what you're gonna pull. Stop doing this whole shtick. Why would her helping Keith, like, his name is Keith, right? Isn't his name Keith? Like, why would Lucy helping Keith change his mind? Like, he's gonna want to get back at her either way. What would doing this make a difference? Why would doing this make a difference? Like, genuinely, why? I'm asking right now. How would this make a difference? Why would her helping his little brother change his motivations? I've asked this question every time because it never made sense. Oh yeah, the person I've been bullying and I'm being annoyed from is, and I'm being annoyed of is so good because they helped my sibling and I should now be kinder to them. You see what I mean? Like, it's not exactly that, but that's kind of it. Like, the fact that the bully having their younger sibling being helped by the main protagonist is enough for them to stop the bullying. Like, if you guys think about it for a moment, isn't that a little, like, isn't that a little unrealistic? Especially with the scenarios that they keep doing. Like, this guy straight up hates her. For no reason. He never got to know her. He just wants to make fun of the fact that, you know, she can't stay awake for 5 minutes. So, what would his little brother being held by her change his mind? Especially because he's trying to get revenge on her. Like, may I ask, what would that change? Oh yeah, nothing! Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
You got an A! That's incredible! What happened?
I found a mentor. She's been helping me a lot.
Who?
Her!
Remy?
You did this to her? Why?
Wait, please. Please, you don't have to stay for me, but we stay for him.
This literature assignment is like perfect. You are really nailing all of your subjects this week.
Everything's so much better now that I'm getting good sleep.
Don't forget top-notch tutoring.
You can take a 5-minute break. Yippee!
I'm sorry I've been such a jerk to you. And I know you probably wouldn't be helping Aiden if you knew.
Please. I knew the whole time.
You knew the whole time and...
The same exact shtick. Like, honestly, as someone who's been making sure to react to every DharMann video, at least when I'm, here, like, I've been really getting annoyed of this trope. Like, you guys probably don't, like, depending on what you like, and if you like to watch his videos, like, with your brain turned off or you focus, but, like, this is my whole job, or, like, my whole job in this channel is focusing and reacting. Let me tell you this, I am getting annoyed. Like, the fact that I'm raising my voice pretty much proves it. Like, you guys probably won't notice a difference since the damn program is making sure that my voice doesn't get louder so that it avoids staring and all that. But, like, I think it's very, very clear that my voice is getting louder because of the fact that I'm getting annoyed by this. Like, how many times are you gonna do this shit? Like, what? Have you done this, like, what? 4 to 5 times now? And each one of those times is recording on my channel, by the way. Like, stop doing this. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Let's just continue. Let's just continue before I go insane. Let's just continue.
You still wanted to help him?
Well, it's not Aiden's fault you're related. Unlike you, he's very sweet. I consider him a friend.
Why would you want to be friends with a 12-year-old? You're, like, legit a genius. I'm sure you have tons of
friends. No. Sorry. Not.
Oh, finally.
Since I developed narcolepsy. My brain can't regulate sleep cycles. That's why I fall asleep so randomly. Hey, can I just... Usually it doesn't last for more than 15 minutes at a time, but there have been rare instances where it's lasted longer, which is why I'm never fully rested.
Jeez, that sucks.
Yeah.
And I made it even worse. I'm genuinely sorry about everything. I've just been going through a tough time in my own life. It's not my decision. Coach Reams put me on the bench for 3 weeks after I strained my quad.
Can the excuses. Champions fight through the pain. I want you back on your feet.
Okay, so it took me a while, but essentially I decided to look up what narcolepsy means, because usually DharMann tries to water it down a bit for the little kids, so, pretty much the main definition is that it's a chronic neurological disorder that affects the brain's ability to control sleep-wake cycles. People with narcolepsy may feel rested after waking, but then feel very sleepy throughout much of the day. They also experience fragmented sleep at night, meaning they can't stay asleep for long periods of time. I feel like any more than that, I would honestly be going way too deep into this, because, usually we tend to, forget about it, within the end of this video, because, I'll be honest, unlike the last video that had a medical disorder where it was albinism, this one actually describes it pretty accurately, to the point that if I were to go to any more information that was on the website, I would essentially be going over the stuff that she already said. Unlike the other video, where if you guys don't know, I'll explain it very briefly, because this video is not the subject of the other video. Essentially, the other video is about a girl with albinism, which essentially means that the melanin that controls the skin color and the hair color and stuff like that, she basically gets almost none to it. None of it. You know what I mean? She basically gets almost 0 to 0 of it. Meanwhile, the DharMann video was just saying reduced amounts, which basically means nothing. Reduced amounts can mean as much as just a little bit below the average, but I guess with this one they actually did it well, where they described pretty much what the condition is like. Mind you, last time I was able to add the fact that, again, there's a difference between reduced amounts of melanin and almost none to 0. But with this one, they actually explained it pretty accurately, to the point that I feel like I kind of wasted time by explaining it, since what I explained is something she already said. But, might as well double check, because DharMann videos, again, they kind of usually water down stuff like that. for the sake of kids and such. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Winning excuse.
My dad's a tyrant. Except when I'm winning track meets. Not easy when you have a busted quad. It's been a year and it still hasn't fully healed.
Wait, really? Do you mind if I check it out?
And of course, we have a montage. And honestly, unless I skip 15 seconds in and it's still going, I'm not skipping. So, yeah, you know what? Who cares? Who straight up cares? I am done. Like, okay, blah, 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 blah. Yup, it's still going. I don't care. Because guess what? Like, if you guys are interested in this montage, fine by me. All you need to do is just go to the video. Yes, and the link is in the description. It's quite easy. But anyway, like, the whole point. Anyway, boom. And
Incoming. That's how you do it. This ain't you just broke the district record. Way to go!
Thanks, Dad. Dad, this is our friend Remy. She's also Aiden's tutor.
Oh, 3 winners. All in a row then. Very nice to meet you, young lady. Now don't get too comfortable, because we're gonna have to start prepping for the next race right away.
Actually, Dad, I think when I go to college, I don't want to be on the track team.
Not do track? What's this, some type of joke? I mean, you're gonna turn your back on a family tradition? Your great-grandfather?
Actually, Keith is starting a new tradition. As an influencer.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Erickson, your son is going viral for doing yoga. Show him, Aiden.
oh no, I know what his dad is gonna say. He's gonna say, yoga is for girls. I am telling you, he's gonna say that. I'm telling you.
We set up a channel. It's made $700 already.
You're kidding. This thing did?
Men doing yoga is trending big time. You should be proud of him.
No, we'll discuss this over lunch. My treat. You too, Remy.
Oh.
Is she okay?
She's fantastic.
Yeah. yeah, no, Darman, I'm not dealing with you. Wait, what the?
Sick. This is just a film.
My guy, I just... Don't you have a black screen? You can't tell me that. Okay, you know what? Just give me the black screen.
I'm not actually sick.
Just give me the black screen, you little... I'm gonna have to deal with his face being shown all day, huh? Fine. You know what? Fine. Okay, so first of all, I like the fact that they actually described the condition well without it feeling like they left out details. Like, every detail that's important to understand the condition they explained, which, mind you, the only reason I'm praising them is because the last time they went over a physical condition, which is albinism, like, you could check out the video. Like, the video is still somewhat recent. Like, it's not, like, it's maybe like a week old or something. Like, they explain albinism as having reduced amounts of melanin, which, if you guys don't know, again, melanin is the thing that affects skin color, eye color, stuff like that, and even hair color. So, like, my problem with that video was that when I watched it, they only explain the condition as having reduced amounts. You'll ask me, well, what's the problem? Well, like I said earlier, the actual condition states that the person who has it has from almost 0 to 0 melanin, like straight up from barely any amount of melanin to 0. Meanwhile, the video just stated reduced amounts, which can quite literally mean anything that's less than the average. But anyway, so like, let's discuss the video overall. Again, I hate that dumb trope where they keep making the bully just magically become better. And also, how the hell did you make $700 off of yoga? Like, genuinely, how did you do that? Like, obviously I didn't watch the montage, but even then, I doubt the montage actually tells us how much time passed. Because, like, let me tell you this. TikTok and YouTube Shorts and short form content in general genuinely doesn't make that much money. Like, if you check out, like, some shorts YouTubers talked about this, where shorts revenue is much lower than why do I keep stuttering? Like, shorts form revenue is a lot more than why do I keep doing this? Short form revenue is a lot smaller than long form revenue due to the fact that, first of all, it's very hard to pinpoint, like, how ads are targeted, since ads are in between videos. Meanwhile, like, in between you choosing new videos. Meanwhile, for long form, you straight up just the ad is in between. And second of all, long form means more ads. Meanwhile, short form, you're barely getting one ad. But anyway, like, I think the fact that he made $700 off of yoga is honestly pretty much impossible. Since, unless he's been making yoga videos for months, and his videos were going super viral, and mind you, I mean super viral, like tens of millions here, not just millions, no, tens of millions of views. Unless he was reaching those levels consistently for a month or so, I'm of course gonna be wrong because I don't have the exact estimate. But like, unless he's in that range, there's no way he managed to make $700 like last month or something. Like, did they say last month? No, they said so far, right? And mind you, like, since this is his dad mentions the track team and all that, that's probably means that the race was very near, which means that it couldn't be a month or so. You know what I mean? So in that case, like, how could he have made $700? Especially because remember, like, TikTok pays even worse than YouTube Shorts, so like that's already bad. But like, anyway, when it comes to it, again, like, I like the fact that they represented a new disorder. Like, for example, have you guys ever heard of albinism or what was the name? And let me check. Like, trust me, it's only take a second. Oh yeah, narcolepsy. Like, have you guys ever genuinely heard of these disorders before I either mentioned them or you watched the videos talking about them? No, which is you probably did it, which is honestly why I'm glad that they represent these, because like, people know schizophrenia, they know autism. Like, making new videos about that doesn't make sense since they've already did, and on top of that. And on top of that, these disorders are very well known. So DharMann talking about, I guess this time is more of like, other than those which are more mental, those are more physical. Like, the fact that he's talking about physical conditions that are rarely represented is honestly commendable, because I'll be honest with you, until this video and that video that talked about albinism, I genuinely didn't know that either of two actually existed. Like, the fact that I didn't believe that the thing was real until they mentioned the names just proves it. Now, of course, I'm not saying that a condition like that can be real. What I'm saying is that I usually don't believe about the whole conditions thing actually being a condition that exists in real life unless they have a name for it. Because, you know, if it's real, they're gonna have a name for it, you know? But, like, anyway, just so that I don't feel like I'm taking too long, I say that the video was decent. Other than the fact that they did the whole trope where the bully stops once they realize that the main character helps the younger sibling. Because, like, I'm being genuine here, like, you've guys seen it yourselves, but like, I have gotten so tired of that trope since it never even makes sense. It would be one thing if it made sense, but it doesn't. It straight up doesn't make sense. Like, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. On the left is my most recent video, on the right is a video you should recommend. As always, the links to the channel and the video in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.